Hi guys, welcome to a special edition of Let's Play Rift Beta. This is the episode where I am running a dungeon called Realm of the Fae. And basically I wanted to show you what the first dungeon is like, and since this is the one that I can do the fastest, probably, since I'm way over the level that you can do this. We have my friend, the level 30 tank. Another friend, level 21 healer, 2 DPS clerics who are going to be satisfying the role as DPS, and then myself as DPS as well. So, yeah, basically we don't really have to be too careful in here. We're going to be able to go through this pretty dang fast. As you can see that these mobs are gray to me. That means they're no challenge whatsoever. No challenge at all. And we can go through these pretty quickly. The boss fights are really the only thing that we're probably going to have to play by the rules with. This is my first dungeon playing as Archon build, on my Archon build, which is heavily support. And I have some Pyromancer mixed in there too. And I'm having some laggish. Come on. Okay, good job. I'm so proud of you. You can have a cookie when we're done. What was I saying? So I've been having some lag issues, so I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why this is happening. It must be something that they changed, because I haven't had this problem before. So basically, they're not even really going to need me to too much of an extent. Because we got some pretty high levels here. I can do a good amount of damage with Pyromancer, and wow. If this keeps going on, I'm gonna be very sad. Look, little rabbits and bunnies! Oh, they're so adorable! I have my little hellhound pup right here, and I got him for pre-ordering the game, which is pretty neat. That was kind of cool. There wasn't really anything cute to pick from, but if you turn in the collections, like I've showed you the collection system in this game, then that basically gets you, when you turn them in, you get points, and you can spend the points on things like cutesy pets, which is always nice, right? So as Archon, I'm basically doing a lot of buffing my group, debuffing myself, and then debuffing the mob, or the enemy, and buffing myself with that. A lot of what I do, a lot of my spells are centered around that. But I have Pyromancer just, you know, for the damage. I mean, I have such an insane high... Uh-oh. 23? Why is only 23? That must be a damage over time effect. But, I hope that I remember to level up all of my spells. That would be kind of embarrassing if I didn't. See, I can reduce his resistance, which makes him more susceptible to my spells. Reduce his armor, make him more susceptible to my party mate's melee attacks. And so we're fighting an Ent here, which makes me pretty sad because those Ents, they were badass. They took Sauron down. They took him down. Come on, computer. God, are you limping along? You should be ashamed of yourself. Look at what you're doing. You're making me look bad, computer. Come on. After all the effort, all the work that I put into you, be more grateful. I guess there's really no need. I was about to say maybe I should pay more attention to my party members, but there's really no need for that at this stage right now. Anyway, a little bit further on in the instance, in the dungeon, it gets really cool looking. You guys remember from the last episode, we did a quest that had something to do with Lord Hylas, Prince Hylas, and then also something like Lord Twill. Well, Lord Twill, or whatever Twill something, is the ruling demigod, deity type person in this instance. He's basically like you know, the god of nature, or whatever you want to call it. And so this is his entire realm. This is also you'll see satyrs later on, which we see in the life rifts a lot. Satyrs are pretty common. And this is basically where they come from, I believe. I have pretty high intelligence. Really, really high intelligence. So that's why you're seeing the crits. The crits, you can tell I'm doing a crit because it'll have... That guy's just standing there. What's he doing? What are you doing, son? What are you doing, short guy? Toe rag? What does that even mean? I know that that's an actual word, toe rag. During a boss fight, you might hear me talking to... Oh my goodness, come on computer, please. After I went through all the effort, I don't need this dungeon. Attack 1, then 2, then boss. What a good raid leader, giving such detailed explanation of the fight. And I'm just lagging. That's great. And with this boss here, I'm going to put this little spell on him. And when I do that... Oh, come on. You're really starting to irritate me. I'm losing my patience with you now. Okay. When I put that little spell on him, there's a 15% chance that any damage that any of my teammates, or actually any damage that anybody does to them, to that mob, will heal that person for 100% of the damage they did. Basically what that means is if the tank here, if anybody hits that person, they have a 15% chance of being healed for the amount of damage they did. So that's really good when I have a tank like Nlai here, because he does massive amount of damage and he does it fast as well. So if I throw that little buff thinger on here, Radiant Spores, which is part of the Chloromancer tree, and I only put enough points into Chloromancer to be able to have, you know, one direct healing spell. What? Bunny? The healer's a bunny. That is oh my goodness. Wow, I don't even know what to do. My frames per second is so low. This is I really don't have any explanation for this, and I really apologize. It's like I was not... Wow. Working. It's not working. So after this fight, I'm basically gonna tell them to hold on, and I'm gonna see what I can do about this. I'm really sorry. I wasn't... Oh, I'm a bunny. Oh, look how adorable I am! Look how soft and fluffy and a cute tail. Aww. Aww. And I was so happy too. Oh god. Let me just kill this guy. Guys, let's just kill this boss. It's the first boss. Alright. Hold up. Alright guys. I have no need for that. So I'm just gonna bind on pickup. Okay guys, well, after we just took down that last boss, immediately after I said, be right back, my computer crashed. Yay, everybody's joking around, because, I don't know, this might be a problem with fraps that I'm having. Let's see if my buffs are up. I seem to be running smoothly. Okay, so I got my party buffs up. Wait, do I? No, I only have one. You know what I have to admit that I miss? And that is being able to do a lot of area of effect damage. I mean, I could switch over if I wanted to. But I didn't finish respecking the tree, because when I logged in today, my Stormcaller was completely reset, because they made some changes to it. I'm just going to stay back here. It's probably the best thing. I'm going to zoom out a bit. Maybe that'll help things. Zoom out. No, no, too much, too much, too much. Zooming out. Yep, yep. So, I'm going to put my little buff there. Don't think anybody's going to need it. That's okay. Let's see. I can reduce his resistance and increase mine. Reduce his defense, increase mine. What is this? Ground of Power? I have so many different spells, it's hard to kind of keep track which ones are which, honestly. I have this Ground of Power spells where if I stay within the field that it makes, it's gonna increase my damage that I do, my fire damage that I do. However, it increases the damage I receive as well. Something like that. So I think I'll probably do that for the boss fight. That would be helpful for boss fights. And just stay back in the back. And we're going pretty fast through this, so take that! We also have a couple of spells that stack, their abilities stack, like this Pillaging Stone. It increases, I think, all of my stats by 4 per stacking effect. And if you look up here, I have 2 of those stacked. And if you keep all 5 of them up at the same time, it actually works out pretty well. Actually adds up to be a decent amount. You can do the same thing with Searing Vitality. It increases my endurance. That's kind of to counteract the effect of one of my party buffs, which decreases my own endurance for the sake of my party. And then I can get it back by stealing it. By stealing it! See, stealing's not always bad. Forget what society tells you. Stealing's not always bad. Sometimes you need to steal stuff. Like in this case right now. Woo. Okay, you guys stay together, please. What I can do, however, is use Withering Vine, and it's going to heal everybody in a radius for a little bit. See, little green numbers everywhere. I like green numbers. Green numbers are what we like to see. 'Cause that means healing. It's healing being done. I can't wait to go to the next dungeon, which is Darkening Deeps. Darkening Deeps. It's Darkening Deeps, which I heard is actually pretty difficult, and you need a high level healer to really accomplish. I can't wait to go there. I'm at that level right now, but I just haven't gone there yet, just because I haven't. No other reason, really. Okay, Ash. This person. There you are. Ruffian. Away, Ruffian! Don't need the likes of you around here. Can reduce their melee casting speed. I don't really know how interesting this is for you guys, but this is basically just my party running a dungeon. Running a dungeon. Okay, Realm of the Fae. See, there's my ground of power thing. As long as I stay inside that, I can get a 10% fire damage bonus. Take 10% more damage. Oh, here's another one. This guy, he actually killed us twice the last time we were here. That was because of a little bit of this boss. Watch out for the oozing purple gas. Doesn't do too much damage, but it will annoy the healer. Yeah, so a little bit of healer malfunction last time we ran through this. Apparently they forgot to level up all of their abilities, all their spells, so they were all at rank 1. Whoopsies! And so all of their healing spells were at rank 1, and they were trying to heal the tank, and it was just hilarious. It was all kinds of good times. Yeah, and they didn't realize it until the end. Like when we finally finished the dungeon. Oh hey, I forgot to level up all of my healing spells. Whoops. That was weird. So don't do that, guys. Always remember, if your talent tree gets respect because of a patch or something. Oh, green gas. It's annoying. Oh, the green gas. It's annoying. My ground power. My power of ground. What's it called? Ground of power. Ugh, he took my ground of power. It's actually really helpful if I keep this little Radiant Spores thing here, because, like I said, the tank does really good damage. Hey, that would be nice for all 3 of our clerics to roll on. Yeah. That's right, we have 3 clerics, but supposedly 2 of them are DPS, and Havic would be our healing cleric. Is that a little bit redundant? Healing cleric? Grats? Will be nice, sure. Grats. Actually, looks like mine. Actually, I think that's exactly the same one. Yeah. Oh, look, fairies! Oh, these aren't fairies. These aren't fairies! Oh, God, these are like wasp things. I hate wasps. They're like the worst living thing on the planet. They really, really are. Possibly second to mosquitoes. Yeah, I think I'd have to say mosquitoes are probably worse.